Hello there. Just wanted to talk about a new automatic knife series that we are selling very well in the stores in the West here. These are all automatic knives, and why they sell so well is because you're getting a tremendous value for uh, what you're spending. In the retail stores price point, we recommend $20 retail. Uh, they come with our logo on them, and the blade steel is 420, which is a very good steel because it's very easy to sharpen, to keep sharpening. Uh, you can use almost anything to sharpen it, from a rock out on a hike to some of the high-priced electric sharpeners. Um, it's very good for a tactical um, knife because the knife blade will bend some without uh, snapping off. It's basically been popular for almost as long as stainless steel has been a popular thing in knives. Back when I was young, which it was almost pioneer days, back in the 50s, there was a mix of stainless steel that was poor quality. It was real soft. It didn't hold an edge well. And the next thing you could choose instead of the stainless steel that wouldn't rust is the uh, type of steel that was all that the Army always used in its bayonets and knives. uh, 1095 steel, high carbon. And I've seen demonstrations with that you could take a military bayonet, put it in a vise, and bend it in a U, and it wouldn't snap. I don't know if you could quite go that far with this steel, but you can bend it quite a ways before it will snap. Um, One of the things that our people that buy these like is that they have a lot of authority. They snap out there real fast. They also have a real robust safety. You can pull it down or put it up. If you put it up, uh, it's ready to fire. The thing that they like so much about this is that the safety revolves around the pivot pin. And if it gets loose because of wear or other vibrations, whatever, and it's not got the tension in it that you'd like, all you have to do to give it as much tension as you want is screw the pivot pin in a little bit, and you'll have as much tension as you want. Or if you get too much, you can uh, screw it out a little bit. They like the performance of this series of knives. They also like the price. And you put the two together, and it's the only product that I see in the stores that has this quality for $20 that are automatic knives. Let me just review the types here. We have 4 different models, and two of them have holes in the handles. The first knife that they come out with in this series was the SK03 5, and it has 6 holes in the handle on both sides, as well as the safety. And this good safety we've been talking about. It really is a solid lockup, the safety. You push it up and it comes out really fast. Then the next one they developed was the SK036 pattern. It has 5 holes on both sides of the handle. It has a lot of jimping around it. Very intense jimping here on the top of the blade here. It's jimping on the handle, and it has jimping on the underside out on the tip here, if you can see that okay. The next one here is our Tonto Point, and it has the same characteristics. Tonto Points are designed and used because they want a lot of metal out by the tip, so they won't bend or pop their tip off in a tactical situation. And this has 2 areas that you have traction so that you won't slip out on the blade and cut yourself. That's the worst thing in using a knife in combat. Often the guy trying to cut the other guy cuts himself. As bad as you can be. You can lose a finger almost by sliding up on one of these quality knives. Anyway, you have this extension on the blade so that your thumb has a thumb ramp. Your index finger has a place that slides up that has another ramp, and it's handle length, so the handle will go in the palm of your hand. So you're braced from the palm of your hand to your thumb to your index finger. So hopefully you don't go up on your blade. Hold on tight. Then this is a very robust knife. It has a 5-inch handle and a clip like all the others. Has a lot of severe traction areas on it. For your little finger, you have these, they're jimping, I guess, but they're very deep jimping. And then you have an extension that your index finger goes up, and your second finger also has a place that that braces it from sliding up. So you have 3. You have a lot of places that you have grip with. You have your index finger, it's this extension. The middle finger, it's this extension, and your little finger and ring finger rests in this series. And then if you need to pull your knife out, You have this extension on your index finger and this extension on your little finger. It has a 5-inch handle and a 4-inch blade and a clip. And the safety revolves here. You just take your index finger and you can use your thumb or index finger to operate the safety. When it's up here, it's ready to fire. I can get my hand out of the way here. It comes out too close to the table there. There it is. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll be showing you some other knives. We're just about ready to introduce some new web pages, and we'll tell you about those when we get them ready to go. Thanks.